I'm at the go!
Guys, we're making it. Let's go. Alright, what's next? That's it right there. Wall of Flesh. Yay, woo, time lapse 10 seconds into the video. I didn't know what to do by this point. Kind of running out of objectives here. Usually when I play more sandboxy games like these or Minecraft, I'll always have one main thing that I'm doing at a time. And then if I run out of that one main big thing, I just don't know what else to do. So I do try to keep a list of things I want to move on to next, and this is just the biggest thing at the moment, so I'm sticking with this. That's going to be the main focus of this video. And dude, these mobs just will not leave me alone. I don't know what the problem is here. It's getting on my nerves, and I'm not sure how high I want this to go. I think by this point I want it to be a couple stories higher, and then should be it. Maybe? I don't know. I'm just winging this whole thing. Alright, I've been doing this for a really long time now, and I think I'm done for now. Obviously, this is very plain. If anything, it's starting to look a little similar over here. But the thing is, this is pretty much the outer shell of what I want this to look like at the moment. I want to fill in these holes here with some sort of darker color to make it look like a background, and then have it crumbled in the back here, just to make it look like there's more depth than just this flat scaffolding looking coliseum. That may be all of my thoughts at the moment. I don't really think I have anything else to say here. Giving a U shape right here, like similarly in the reference photo, does help tell your brain that this is supposed to be circular. And I noticed a trick from another one, or I mean it's still in that reference photo as well, that same one, to just add some sort of I don't know what word, oval like dent in the ground as well, to just kind of reinforce that circular shape. And that is a pretty good idea. I might try that, but with how I've already set it up and the sandstone walls already being on the floor, I feel like it's gonna look a little weird if I do that. It's just gotta be very subtle, like it slowly goes a block down and then a block down. Anyway, let me check out the prison. I know that the dye trader actually came in. I want to make everything green because this is pea shooter we're talking about. He needs to be green. So let's make all the colors I need. The lime might fit a bit better. That sticks out a little bit too much, but sure. Wait, it doesn't make the booster of the blue, the effect coming out of the wings green? Are you serious? That's lame. I don't really like the green dye. I think it's too dark. I'll take the lime. That's more so what pea shooter's color is anyway. Dude, I don't like any of the colors on this booster. Venom Shank, what do we get this from? Link's Sword, Souls of Bite. What drops Souls of Bite? How do I... Dude, it's not telling me what this comes from. Alright, just letting you know, for any regular viewers, I do say some things in some future time lapses about a few minutes after this that you probably want to listen to. I go over a couple things in my community posts that I've been putting out recently. And also, I apologize for this coming out so late. I've just been really focusing on going over 2 videos at the moment. Anyway, for this part of the Coliseum, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I just tried to make it slowly go down towards the middle. I'm kind of just winging this whole thing. What I do want this to do is gradually turn into a different block type. I just don't know what I want to use for the walls yet. Well, anyway, I think I'm done with this game for now. I've been playing for 3 or 4 hours, so I'll cut back to when I play again, so be right back. Finally, dude, I got the snow pylon. Dude, this took such a long amount of time. Alright, this section was actually recorded weeks ago, and this goes on for about 2 or 3 minutes, so I'm just gonna sit here and talk about random BS. So the form I just posted about what is your favorite Garden Warfare 2 video for me, I made it where you can sign in with an email. The reason I did that is because I don't want people to inflate answers, because you could just answer it, refresh, answer it without having to sign in. And that didn't really help, because somebody sat here and inflated their answer of Vampire Flower to 12. And mind you, there's only 34 responses. And I actually get a Google spreadsheet of all the answers and when they happen, the exact millisecond, I'm not kidding. And somebody voted Vampire Flower 5 times within the span of 3 minutes. This isn't a competition. I kind of phrased it that way in the Vyrvin video by accident, but I just wanted to see who was your favorite. This is not a challenge. It's just which one was your favorite. I don't know who misunderstood this point. I have a sneaking suspicion of who it is, I'm going to be honest. But anyway, that is something I wanted to add. And then also, I'm just going to be completely blunt. I asked Splashy, if you saw in my latest community post, I asked Splashy if he wanted to do a collab video. And thing is, he just posted the engineer video right after that. So I'm assuming a swarm of notifications and comments probably flooded mine pretty far back, so I don't think he's gonna see me asked to collab. I was saying in the comments of that post, you know, y'all probably need to ask too, because me asking alone is not really enough. And then of course, this is when everybody starts to back out. Oh my god, whoa, I gotta do something. I gotta ask him now. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, pretty much nobody asked him, I think. So I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. I guess if you really want me to collab with Splashy on any sort of Garden Warfare 2 videos, be sure to comment it in his comment section so we can see it. Even though this is a Terraria video and this is completely unrelated, if you want to see it, do it. Okay, I did just lie. White Goofy Cat has commented this. Thank you very much. I don't even know if you're watching Terraria videos, but thank you. Hey, dude. Oh, I got this. Let's go. And it's not centered, damn it. Oh, that would look so good if I could put this here. Okay, I think I've done the general idea here. Y'all probably get what I'm trying to do now. I might repurpose this area here for a mine or something in the future, because when I build this way, I'm obviously going to collide with this, so might as well turn that into a build. One thing I do want to do is add maybe 1 or 2 more buildings over this way and then head beneath down here. Like there's layers to the place. I think that would look really cool. And that's kind of my only idea here at the moment. And unfortunately, this oasis thing just really didn't work out. I wish we could go grow trees through platforms, but we just can't, which is really stupid. I don't know how to get plants to grow in here. I should probably look that up. And these mobs are just getting on my nerves, bro. I've got a peace candle and the spawn rate is still incredibly high. I mean, these enemies will just not leave me alone. One thing about this build though, it's very small, very compact, but I really, really do like the way it came out. Looks very neat, very clean. I do like the touch with the banners. It helps bring out the green a lot. Oh, and one thing I did want to mention is that I added some mods. I kind of cut this part out, but I added another mod here to give palm beams because weirdly, these just don't exist in vanilla. I mean, why is this not a thing? And then on top of that, there are no palm wood chairs. So all of these are just toilets. Okay, I've decided I'm going to move this into the main house because it's just a nuisance with it sitting here. It's much easier to just teleport back home and then zip wherever I want to. This is so nice. Finally getting it set up. Yeah, one thing to note as well is that the prison is already unfortunate. Oh, what am I looking at? The prison is already unfortunately filled up. 12 spots was apparently not enough. I'm probably gonna need more eventually. Another thing about this place is that I wanted this oasis to be the centerpiece. Like this is a natural spring or something where people have to go to get most of their water. So I'm debating on making this super, super deep and then maybe hiding some other build inside of it. Okay, I shortened the roof here to match the second floor roof because these are just way too big. I think I'm officially done with this building. So this is a good start. All right, I'm gonna be completely honest. I haven't actually played this game in probably 2 or 3 weeks, and that's kind of why I haven't been seeing any videos. But anyway, so far this section is gonna be a mine. I think I explained that earlier in the video. I don't remember. I don't want to check. Digging out all of these tunnels takes such a long time because I have to manually go through here and place, you know, aim my cursor specifically where I want to place the walls. I probably could just hammer it out all first and have it auto place everything. That would be probably a better idea, but I'm just trying to get this done as quickly as possible. The plans here are a little bit up in the air at the moment. I wanted to have it lead into the pyramid for the temple, but I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Probably just have some chain going down, looking and make it look like they're discovering stuff inside the place. Okay, moving on. This is a whole separate recording. There's a lot of time-lapse coming up. I meant to say that earlier. A lot of time-lapse. So this is going to be an extra house section. I probably should have just extended the first floor, I guess, if you want to say that, first, instead of just have one building right there, but I just did this instead. I wanted this to look a lot more natural instead of such a steep drop, because I mean, would people really want to walk upstairs like that? Going through here, digging out this whole place, yeah, whatever. Walls take a long time. And you can see constantly these mobs getting in my way. I still don't know how to fix this issue. It is actually getting on my nerves. They will not leave me alone. I got a peace candle right there. If you see that pink glow, that's exactly what that is. And yet they still won't leave me alone. So I'm going through here and going through the ceiling and trying to add more natural stalactites hanging off the ceiling. I mean, does that even happen in an underground desert? Who knows? Doing the ceiling also is not an easy feat. It takes a really long time to do that stuff. While I sit here and place 5 bajillion walls, I did not expect this Fire Pea video to blow up. Getting over 1,000 views? I mean, it took a while because YouTube did not want that video to blow up. It actually slowed down pretty quick. It was around 600, 700 views. It slowed down, but the click-through rate was so high it kept going, and then somehow I managed to make it 1,000. This is the first video I've gotten 1,000 views in a while, like a long time, some months now. I just pulled that thumbnail straight out of my ass. I'm not kidding. So happened to be extremely good. I gotta say that I personally thought that the video was not that good. It was just not that interesting to me, but I'm glad I liked it. Apparently my opinion is wrong. Alright, here I decided to go for a stereotypical desert building. I wanted to just change up the style a little bit, give it some variety. So I'm just doing a standard L kind of shape building, adding the whole standard, I don't really know what you want to call it, the spike brick roof thing. I was very unsure how to do this. One block that I wanted to use that was a bit different was the pyramid bricks, just to spice up the color a little, and also differentiate that wall block to the floor block. I didn't just want to make the whole thing stone slabs. I was really confused on what to do with the interior here, but I decided on using some of the sandstone. There's weirdly a furniture set for this stuff, so obviously this is too compact for stairs, so I just made it a chain, adding a shelf, table set. Decided to change the walls here. I didn't want to have them only be sandstone slabs because that's just boring. I think those are pyramid brick walls. And honestly, I thought the interior in this thing came out pretty nice. There's at least some detail in every area. Simple, easy design. Anyway, end of the time lapse. Alright, as usual, I have accidentally done a lot of stuff off camera. So as you can see, this looks a little bit different. One tip that I have for building is that the sawmill is definitely going to be your best friend. I added some of these tools here, just a tool rack, random barrel, these banners to try and add some more color and make it pop out a little, because that's a detail I really like in this building. I think I've said that already, is that adding these banners helped really enhance that green look. And I don't really know what other banners to add here besides maybe the brown one, but I feel like it would just blend in a little bit too much. Let me see. It's not bad, it's just, it doesn't look like a significant detail. I mean, I guess I'll leave them that way, because red sticks out too much. So this should be done. Wait, what is this? 1,000-degree knife? What the hell? Dude. Well, anyway, to those of you who listened to me rant in that time lapse, thank you for listening. I did seriously expect people to, you know, maybe vote a little bit more on the form, but I guess not. I guess people really didn't care that much. I mean, it wasn't that important anyway, so I'm not really too worried about it, but it was a little annoying. All right, who do we shove in here? Because I need this to be a village right now. I guess I'll throw the painter in here. I don't know who else to put. And then I might also throw the dryad in here so I can get cheaper prices on the painter's stuff. And one thing that I need to be using more is the painter, because a lot of the good builds in this game can definitely be made by repainting wood types, which I definitely need to experiment with more. Okay, and one thing that I've completely forgotten to do is this area down here at the Verdant mod. So let's go do that really quick. And by that I mean talk to the statue. Okay, what do they have to say? Yellow bulb. Okay. Take all the time you need. Okay. What does this do? Can we make something with this? Something interesting, maybe? Oh, Cloud Sprout. Puff. Okay. Floating bounce pad remains even upon world exit. I really do need that. You know, I'm trying to get this video out by tomorrow. It's already 11 p.m. on November 28th. I don't think this is coming out tomorrow unless I upload it midday. Alright, I really don't want to work on this area down here anymore, so I'm gonna move on to something else. And I think this place needs our attention. I want to make some sort of verdant area here. Don't know what that is yet. And I've got absolutely no idea, so I'm gonna sit here and walk around for 20 bajillion years until I figure out what to do. Oh my god. Wait, the obsidian rose and the lava charm. I think I need that to make terraform boots. Wait, just a minute. Lava waders, whatever this is, I mean. Obsidian water walking boots, how do we do that? Obsidian skull and water walking, I can make that right now! There they are. Alright, we are getting the Terraspark boots. Oh yeah, let's go. Alright, now the question is what to replace this with. Anyway, let me see how expensive it is to upgrade this. Let's see. I'm assuming it's gonna be 20 gold. Oh my god, I was not far off. Give me something good. Okay, you know what, whatever. Jesus Christ, man, that's so expensive. Yay, another random time lapse. So, for this one, I was just thinking of doing some sort of entrance to the place in the underground jungle. Because it was getting kind of annoying going through all these random tunnels in the ground that just weren't really a part of the build, so I just decided to add this. I'm keeping the overall theme here, just trying to use a lot of mahogany, and honestly, I think this came out pretty well. And as you can see, even from my explanation, I have absolutely no plan going into this. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just coming up with stuff on the spot. And one thing here is I wanted to have a spot where you could actually go through the roof as well, because I need to sometimes, should I need to go up. So I just used an actuator on all those, just made it where you could walk through. And I wanted the bridge to feel very open, but at the same time, you know, actually feel like an enclosed walkway. So I'm adding some fencing, added some of these wood supports too. Not really a fan of those, so I end up changing them. And I'm trying to think of the design here of how this is going to be integrated into the tunnel. Here, I've just decided to use mahogany beams, because no other color really fits the palette here. And I kept on running out of mahogany. You'll see me go all the way around back to the tree farm, and it was really annoying. So moving on, below you can see me starting a smaller bridge down there. I couldn't figure out what I wanted this smaller bridge to look like, so I decided to make it a fairly normal one. I accidentally made this take way longer than it should have. But this one is just going to end up being a regular arch bridge, nothing too special about it, just wanted a landing area for the chain down. Alright, well that'll be it for this one. I didn't intend on this video being 90% time-lapse. I've kind of edited most of it already, and I just recorded this because the video is too short. This video is also shorter because it is just time-lapse. It's not me discussing anything that's taking up time, so at least I think this video is going to end up being short. So, we got a lot done. It's been so long I'm thinking about what I did. I think I finished most of the Coliseum, did this whole area down here. Bit of that. This bridge, I'm not fully done with this yet. I'm trying to keep the theme of this building down here, so I think it came out pretty good. I just decided to use these lush soil walls because it kind of fit the color scheme, I guess. These browns have a tiny hint of red in it, and if anything it matches the darkened brown on the mahogany walls, so I thought it actually ended up complementing it pretty well. And I think the plan moving forward is going to be getting full infrastructure through just a tunnel, that's a fancy word to use, through this area of the jungle here. It's not going to be anything too crazy, I just want it to be easy to walk through here to get around. And I guess in the process I'm going to be thinking of ideas to put here instead of this verdant tree. This biome is very small. I really need to figure out what to do here. But one thing that I do know is that the Dryad sells this lush biome spawner, and I think I could probably extend the lush biome out a lot more, so then there's an actual biome for this building or whatever that's gonna go here. And I think that's the plan so far. So y'all don't know what the next video is gonna be about. I'm gonna try and stick to that. I mean, I probably won't because I'm not very good at sticking at one thing, but I'll see what I can do. A Hovergo video should be coming next, and I think that'll be it. So thank you for watching.